my mother did exactly the right thing. I think it's absolutely extraordinary that any right-minded thinking parent should believe that would have been an alternative.
Something big is going on in the royal family and people are worried. Why did Princess Anne share a secret message from King Charles? What did she say that made Prince William so emotional? With the king getting sicker, is someone else about to take charge, and could it be Catherine that everyone is turning to now? When King Charles III took the throne in 2022 after Queen Elizabeth II's passing, it marked a huge change. At 73, Charles became king during a time of public doubt and family tension. He wanted to modernize the monarchy by focusing on a smaller group of working royals. While some liked the idea, others felt it made the monarchy seem cold and distant. Then in 2023, things took a more serious turn. Charles was diagnosed with cancer. The palace didn't share many details, but the news hit hard. Though he tried to carry on, it was clear he wasn't the same. He looked thinner, more tired, and gradually took on fewer duties. By early 2024, the king's public presence had faded and others had to quietly take the lead. Princess Anne, always known for her hard work, stepped up. In 2023 alone, she carried out over 400 royal engagements, second only to Charles. Prince William and Princess Catherine also began appearing more often, helping to fill the gap. No official announcement was made, but the shift was obvious. Anne, who's rarely in the spotlight, has always been quietly dependable. From supporting over 300 charities to competing in the 1976 Olympics, she's built a reputation for commitment and discipline. During Charles' illness, she became one of his closest supporters, taking on more responsibilities without any fuss. Then in early 2025, Anne delivered a private message from Charles that deeply affected Prince William. No one knows what it said, but it's clear it carried weight, and may shape what happens next for the monarchy. With the king's health in question and the future uncertain, people are quietly wondering, is the real strength of the royal family now coming from someone who's been there all along, quietly holding things together? In January 2025, something serious happened behind closed doors at Sandringham. King Charles was too ill to attend a private family meeting, so Princess Anne spoke on his behalf. Everyone listened, William, Catherine, and many senior royals, as Anne shared a message that wasn't about the past. It was about the future. What she said changed everything. Both Queen Elizabeth II and Charles had quietly placed their trust in William, and more importantly, in Catherine. It wasn't about titles or appearances. They saw something in her that's rare. Calm under pressure, strength during chaos, and the ability to stay steady when things get tough. Elizabeth had admired how Catherine handled media storms and personal struggles without ever losing her balance. Charles found the same. He believed Catherine had a quiet connection with the public and that she helped keep William grounded. As Anne spoke, you could feel it. Something in the air had changed. William looked emotional, not surprised, but like someone finally said out loud what he always knew. Catherine, usually in the background, was now being seen as central to the monarchy's future. This wasn't just praise. It was a clear signal that the royal family might start relying on her in a much bigger way. Catherine met William in 2001 at St. Andrews. By 2003, they were a couple. The spotlight was harsh, but she kept going, working at Jigsaw, helping with her family's business and staying close to William. When they married in 2011, the whole world watched. Her dress became iconic. She became Duchess of Cambridge and embraced royal life, moving from Anglesey to Kensington Palace, and finally settling in Windsor in 2022 to give her children a quiet upbringing. Catherine had always carried herself with grace, but 2024 was different. A personal health issue forced her to step back. People were worried she was quieter, more distant, but even then, she stayed present in her own way. Through all this, she showed the same quiet strength Elizabeth and Charles had trusted. Now, as the royal family looks ahead, it's clear Catherine isn't just part of the story, she might be the one holding it together. In early 2024, people started to notice something unusual. Catherine, Princess of Wales, had completely stepped back from public view. The palace said it was due to planned abdominal surgery, but the details were vague. Time passed and there were no clear updates. No new photos, no short video messages. Public worry began to grow. Even Prince William cancelled some events, which made people even more uneasy. On March 22, 2024, Catherine finally broke the silence. Sitting on a bench in Windsor, she shared a video message. Her calm voice revealed something serious, but she had been diagnosed with cancer and was going through chemotherapy. Her face looked familiar, but this time her smile carried something deeper. It wasn't just about being royal anymore, it was personal. People around the world related to her words. Though she wasn't attending events, Catherine stayed involved in causes she cares about, like children's mental health and early childhood. Her Shaping Us campaign, which began in 2023, continued to raise awareness about how important a child's first 5 years are. William stayed close, managing his public duties while looking after their family. His past experiences, especially losing his mother, shaped how he supported Catherine through this tough time. On June 15, 2024, Catherine appeared again at the Trooping the Colour event. People were thrilled to see her, though she made it clear her health battle wasn't over. Still, her presence felt strong. It reminded everyone of the quiet strength others in the royal family had praised. Even before she married William, Catherine was doing important charity work. In 2007, she worked with UNICEF, using her photography to show how children suffer in hard conditions. In 2008, she raised £100,000 for Oxford Children's Hospital by organizing a roller disco fundraiser. After marrying William, she helped start the Royal Foundation. It focuses on key issues like helping military families, protecting the environment, and improving mental health. In 2016, she joined William and Harry in the Heads Together campaign, which helped people talk openly about mental health. In 2021, she launched the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood to make people understand how a child's early years affect their whole life. In 2020, Catherine led a survey called 5 Big Questions. Over 500,000 people shared their thoughts, and the answers helped shape new ideas for childhood support. She has also supported many groups, like East Anglia's Children's Hospices, the Royal Air Force Air Cadets, and the National Portrait Gallery. Catherine has quietly become one of the most admired members of the royal family. When she speaks at events or visits hospitals, people tend to focus more on her than on Prince William. Even simple moments like chatting with children or comforting families often go viral online. A 2023 YouGov poll showed that 74% of Britons had a positive view of her, higher than William's 72%, Anne's 73%, and even King Charles' 60%. Her good relationships with Camilla and Anne have also made her more influential within the royal family. What are your views in this? Do let us know in the comment section below, and for more such amazing videos, do subscribe to our channel.